There we go. Alrighty. As far as for this week, though, we'll just go through a few games real quick. Obviously, I think we're going to beat Cal. Who do you think is going to win between Oregon and Washington?
Washington.
Hey, Washington. What do you think the score is
Yeah.
going to be on that? Oh,
Shit, that's going to be like a 52-48 or something like that.
I could see that. I could definitely
Yeah.
see that.
That's going to be a high. That's going to be just a gunslinging show, man.
Oh yeah.
It's so
Us.
much more exciting than the product that we put out. I mean, let's just be real, right? Our offensive product is garbage. It's so even with Cam, if it wasn't for Dalton Kincaid last year and a few decent catches from Money Parks and Devon Vele, we're not exciting. We're just not, right?
No.
I love my youth. Like I love Utah football more than literally it's like a family member to me. I love it more than anything.
Right.
But for years and years, we had to go through Jordan Wynn, Travis Wilson,
Mm-hmm.
all the stuff,
Uh,
right? Like
yeah.
Tyler Huntley.
Tyler Huntley. Yeah,
Tyler
like
Huntley's better in the NFL than he was in college, I think. I
right.
don't know.
No, yeah. No, I agree. I just feel like I mean the only like two good quarterbacks I feel like we've really had. I mean, I still okay, Alex
Alex
Smith,
Smith and Brian Johnson.
Brian Johnson. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean now, and Cam Rising's now. Cam Rising's. I'll put Cam Rising's in there. But like for real, and it's been that even like Brian Johnson, yeah, he's good. I still feel like he overthrew the ball a bunch of times. I feel like he's always
Yeah.
just overthrowing that, and it's just like, come on.
Yeah.
Alex Smith, I think was great. I think he actually like made our offense. And I mean, maybe it's because of Urban Meyer. He's more of a offensive minded person than
Yeah.
Kyle Whittingham. Kyle Whittingham, we beat UCLA 14-7. I think he would like to have that every single game. I think that's just how he likes to play football. It's just like,
So,
oh,
it's so annoying.
I
I mean,
know,
look at
right?
even BYU is scoring. BYU with Slovis is scoring a lot more points, right? Like,
No, I know. It's just like, come on. Like he just would rather rely on our defense, which I mean, way to have that much pride in our defense. I mean, it's great, but just like, but you gotta put points on the board. Like that's how you
yeah,
win games too. I mean, I feel like we're the complete opposite of USC. USC is just like, let's go score as many points as we can, and if they
yeah,
beat us, they beat us. Who cares about our defense? But for us, it's like we're
yeah.
gonna hold them to zero, and if we get a field goal and it's 0-3, we win the game. So yeah, no, it's frustrating.
Do you remember that game? There was a game against BYU maybe 8 years ago or something where
Uh,
we had a backup quarterback in. Didn't we win 3-0 or something like that at BYU? Like
would not be surprised.
it was like a rainy game and no one was scoring. I think we scored 3 points or something, or
Dude.
I can't remember, but it was so bad. That's wit. That's Coach
Oh
Wit.
yeah, no, that's his wit. He's just defensive minded, which is great. I mean, it's great for a good defense, but it's just like you gotta have an offense though.
Yeah, and you cannot tell me no. I You cannot convince me that Coach Witt does not. You know how they said how Coach Witt he always had the reputation of he's involved in the offense. He's trying to like put his thumb on the offense, and he said, "Oh, with Andy here, he has free reign to do whatever he wants." I call BS on that. I know he's on that speaker going, "Hey, just run it,
Just
kill the
just take
clock,
just take a knee. Just take a
just
knee.
take the."
But Kyle, we still got 4 minutes left. Just
Yeah,
take the knee.
yeah, take it. Yeah, you know it. You know for sure. Oh my
Oh no,
gosh.
it's true. I mean, like, yeah, as well. Like, it's like UCLA game for. I mean, so I didn't see much of the Oregon State game though, but it's just like I it still seem like we can establish the run, and we're just running up the middle. It's like let's at least do a sweep if we're gonna run the ball. Let's try like a reverse. Like let's do something,
Yeah, that jet sweep. Like
something. So like, because it just seems like we just
I don't even know what to say about it because I can't even talk about it because it's so frustrating.
it is,
Because
and
I'm not an offensive coordinator. I don't know everything about the game. I don't know what's in the
we
coaches'
go with what
minds.
we see, right? But like Oregon State, I just know they stacked the box. They were just putting all the players there because when you're like, we're just gonna run up the middle, and that's what we did. And then they stopped us. Surprising when you have 9 players in the box. So it's like, oh my goodness.
It
But
seemed to me like against Weber State when they gave Nate Johnson the ability, they just said just go throw it. It seemed like he was doing okay. And why are we not throwing? Is Thomas Yasmin hurt? Is he going to be out this game? Is he?
I don't think he's hurt. Like for me, yeah, that's one thing. I don't know
It's like
why aren't we using our tight ends like we have the past 2 years? Like it was
he is
all
so. Thomas Yasmin is a big
he's
MF
great.
man. He's a big boy. You just throw it in his vicinity and he'll catch it.
Oh yeah. I don't know
He
why we're
could
not using
block
our
out.
tight
He could
ends.
block out a linebacker or a corner who's ever covering him. He can gain. He can
Oh
get the
yeah.
advantage on that every time.
I mean, he's the one who
Throw
scored
it
the
to him.
touchdown. He's the only one who scored a
Yeah,
touchdown against Oregon State. Like, just throw it to him every time. Like, who's gonna stop
I
him?
would.
Right?
We haven't seen Landon King that transfer from Auburn. He's a little thinner. I guess Kyle. I heard Kyle say that he wants him to gain 20 pounds. But then you still have Miki Sugataraga. He's got a big body. I don't think he's a great catcher, but who knows? He's only been targeted maybe 5 times all season.
Right?
That's just me. Over the middle. Little 8-yard, 10-yard pass over the middle. To me,
Right?
it seems like obvious, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. I think exactly the same because it's like, haven't we been doing that with Kincaid? Like, weren't we doing this Kiki and Kincaid and all of our tight ends and even
Yeah.
Yasmin? And it's like that's how Yasmin got the touchdown against Oregon State was a little pass over the middle and he turned the corner and got in the end zone. It's like, why aren't we doing this? Like,
It's because they don't trust Nate. They just
I think
don't.
so. They just don't
And
want
I
to throw
think
the
it's
ball.
Coach Witt that doesn't trust Nate. I think
Oh,
Andy Ludwig trusts Nate. I think Coach Witt is saying, "Hey, I don't know what we should. I don't know if we should have him throw as much."
yeah,
You
maybe.
know?
I don't know. Anyway, it's frustrating because like yeah, I'd like to see Utah throw the ball. Like it's just what it is. If we could throw the ball a little bit more, they'd ease up.
Yeah,
They'd make our run game better because it's just like, hey, are we gonna throw? We end up throwing. We get a good pass game going. Then it's just like, hey, then we run the ball, put the defense back on their heels.
right. Like, okay, throw it. He intercepts it. Okay, you trust our defense. Who cares? At least let him throw it, right? So he gets a pick, maybe 2 picks a game. Hey, our defense can stop him, right? Because Coach Witt, you trust our
Trust
defense
our
so much.
defense, right?
Yeah, let him throw a pick. Then who
Oh,
cares? At least give him a chance to freaking throw the ball. Please throw the ball.
oh yeah.
Ah,
No, I agree. I so agree too. It's like just throw the ball. It's like it's just that too because it's like so I feel with Kyle, I feel like it's just like, hey, we throw the ball, we try a 15-yard pass or 20-yard pass, and we don't get it. Then we made no yards of the play, right? But it's like, hey, wait, we run the ball, we get 2 yards. That
yeah.
doesn't do us any good anyway. Like, you got to get
Okay.
5 yards of carry at least. Like,
Another point of concern I'm going to bring up:
you know,
our offensive line. They are not what they were built out and cracked up to be. Right?
uh,
Let's just be honest. They
I think
suck.
yeah, I think we still have some injuries. I'm not sure. I hope
Johnny
we get
Maea is supposed to come back, I guess,
okay.
but
I hope that like this bye week we're able to heal up, people are able to get healthy, and we can go, go beat Cal and then go beat USC. Like it's like let's get healed up here. Get our
is
starters
it
in.
for me? It's frustrating because in the off season and all leading up to this season, is like, you know, Jim Harding, he's one of the best offensive line coaches in the country. We hear that multiple times,
Yeah,
right?
right.
And I'm sure he's a great coach.
No.
Are our offensive linemen that great? No, they're not that good. And okay, Spencer Fanos is a freshman. I get it. Isaiah Garcia next year is going to be a freshman. He's probably going to start next year.
Yeah.
That Garcia kid
Oh,
from Porter
Garcia
Canyon.
probably will. Yep.
Yeah, he will probably start. But are they that good? I don't see them.
Yeah.
It seems to me like Nate is running for his life, right?
Oh, I know, right? No, it's true. He's
like
always
like
running
Tyler
everywhere.
Huntley. Tyler
Yep.
Huntley was running for his life,
Yes. Yeah.
but Cam Rising last year really wasn't, right? Like I don't know.
Like
It's like they almost
time
like block better
for
for Cam
Rising.
than they
Yeah.
do anybody
I
else.
think so too. I don't know what it is. No, I agree. I think it's like I don't know what it is because it's like when Cam's in, Cam's got all day. But once you put Bryson Barnes in or you put Nate Johnson in, it's over. Once they
For
get the
real,
ball in their
right?
hands, it's over.
I'm not crazy. I'm not the only one that sees
No,
that.
no.
That is what's happening. Something's going on. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I just don't think our offensive line is all that great, especially in the pass blocking. And it doesn't seem like the holes are opening up for any of our running backs. I mean,
No.
it is you got Jalen and you got Charlie Vincent, right? And what about
Melee. Why we
well,
get
yeah,
Vela
but
as
no,
far as
you have
receiving?
there's some other running backs. That one kid that we talked about last time, I think,
Well,
from
one of our running
Kansas
backs got
City.
hurt. So Glover's still good, but we have what's his name? He's out
Makai
for the
Bernard's done
season.
for the
But
season. He broke his
Bernard's
jaw or
out for the
something on a
season.
scooter.
Yeah, something. And then our other running back's out as well for the season. They just announced it today. Who was it?
Not Jaquindon.
Not Jaquinian.
Is
No,
he out?
he's in. Jaquinian should be
Oh,
playing this
Chris
game.
Curry. Chris
Yep,
Curry's
he's
done.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we don't need him. Unfortunately, his whole career at Utah's been just a wash, right?
Yeah.
He came from LSU. He came out here, didn't even start last year. He played a little bit, but
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be rude. He seems like a great kid. I like him. I followed him on Instagram, but that's not a huge loss.
Huge loss.
But
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying
But we need
there's that
Jaquinian.
freshman. I don't know his name. Is it Mike? He was like the
Was it
Kansas
Mitchell?
all Mike Mitchell.
Mitchell?
No,
Mike
no, no, no,
Mitchell?
no.
No, that's he's a receiver, I
You're
think.
thinking of Mikey Matthews, the
Mikey
receiver.
Matthews, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Mikey
no, he's
Matthews.
good.
Thanks.
He actually they just came out today, and he did the uniform thing for the uniform we're wearing on Friday or on Saturday. But there's another one. I think I can't remember. He's from Kansas. He's a freshman. He was like one of Kansas' best. Like he was, I think, close to a 4-star.
Really?
Where's he at? Where are these other guys that aren't
Right.
playing? I know. The thing is if they don't give these guys a chance,
Right.
why
That's
not
just-
give them a chance now? The season's pretty much half over.
Yeah.
Let's put them out there, because Utah always has a diamond in the rough in the running back room. Always.
Oh yeah.
Every freaking year for the last 20 years, there's been a guy that just came out of nowhere, and there's one in that running back room. We all know there is.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, like
Who's it gonna
Jaquinian
be?
Jackson, like last year, it's like he just went from quarterback to running back, and he shined everyone. And
Yeah.
it was amazing. And then like
Zach Moss was like
Zach
that
Moss,
before
yeah.
Zach Moss. You
Zach
had
Moss
that.
was great, and then Booker, the other
Yeah,
running back, Booker was
Devin
great.
Booker. Before him was Jonathan White. They called him the Wolf Man or whatever.
Oh,
Dude, he was a stud. There's always a good running back in that room, and
true.
let's figure out who it's gonna be. But they're not. They're not doing that this year.
It's frustrating.
It's
like
super,
I don't know.
super
I just
frustrating.
like. Do you feel like we're like saving people for next year or something? Like
Yeah.
I
Oh
don't
yeah.
even
I
know.
thought that already too.
You know?
I've already thought that in their head this season's over already. They're gonna
Gosh.
we're at 4 wins. We'll pull out a bowl game.
Bowl
We'll
game.
be 7 and 5, 8-4, and Coach Witt will be happy with that. And that's not good for us.
No, yeah, especially being Pac-12 champs. It's like, no, let's go 3-peat. Let's finish out strong and just take it to. And so here's the thing: do you think USC is going to go to the Pac-12 championship? For me, seeing them play Arizona, I don't think so. I think they're going to lose to Oregon. I think they're going to lose to Washington.
Yeah,
I could see Oregon and Washington, and if not Oregon State. But like UCLA has a chance as well, but I just don't think they're too great. So
yeah, and then it just came to my mind.
no.
Last year we were down and out, and we came back. Hypothetically, what if Cam does come back, and he is just a stud, right?
No.
And then we go to the Pac-12. It could. We're 4-1. We're 4-1.
Right. I mean, we're 4-1. It's true. Like we all need to relax because Washington or Oregon, they're going to be 5-1. We'll be 5-1. I still think we
Yeah.
can win out. I think. I mean, yeah, we beat Cal. We should go beat Cal. We should beat USC with their defense being good. We should be
Yeah.
able to shut down their offense, and as long as their
Yeah.
offense can do something, we should be able to beat USC. Then we
Well,
play Oregon at home. Oregon at home is going to be intense. That one's going to be
yeah.
crazy. Luckily, that's the
Yeah.
blackout game, so I'm very excited
Yeah.
for that. Dark
Yeah.
mode. And
Yeah.
then Arizona State at home. That should be good. We should be able to beat them. Then my worry is Washington away, Washington in Seattle. That scares me a little bit. As long as we can cover deep, as long as we got the deep ball covered, I think we'll be okay. It's just that.
Which is scary because
Penix loves to throw the deep ball. That's all it is.
I mean, let's be honest. We talked about this before as well. Travis Broughton, Samaya Vaughn, they're not good on the deep coverage, dude. I mean, I hate to say it, right?
Come on.
We have
saw
to
that
really.
With the Baylor. We saw that Baylor game where it's just like,
dude, Samaya Vaughn, he gets his freaking butt whooped on.
Yeah.
Those receivers are. Let's just be real. They're a grade above. They're next level. Those Washington receivers are NFL receivers.
Yeah.
And our guys aren't equipped. They're not good enough to cover them on a consistent basis. Maybe play by play, take it play by play, but they're not good enough to cover them. Especially with Penix throwing dimes to those guys.
Yeah. So
I still think USC. Go ahead.
Oh no. I just think with Washington, that's my main worry because they would play Arizona. I think we got them. I think we got Colorado. Like that's just that, and Colorado's at home, so it's like we should be fine. My biggest worry, I think, is Washington, then probably Oregon, then USC. But luckily, we have Oregon at home. If that Oregon game was away, I'd also be very scared for that. But I think around the games is just Washington because it's like, Penix can throw dimes. I mean, yes, same with Caleb Williams, but it's like I feel like we have a little like edge on USC because it's like we've beaten them 3 times now, and it's like I don't know. I feel like we got their number, if you know what I mean. So,
I personally think, and this is just, and if this comes to fruition, I would be like a prophet, but I think Caleb Williams is going to get hurt against us, dude. Because I think we're going to get him.
If not Notre Dame, it's supposed to rain against Notre Dame this Saturday, so it's like he could be scrambling. And it's like I think because he likes to get out of the pocket too much and he likes to run the ball, and it's like. If your quarterback runs, as we know, like Cram Risings, he likes to run as well. It's like if your quarterback's running all over the field, it's only a matter of time.
Yeah,
so,
I agree with that.
Back. So I've had the same feeling in the sense of just like Caleb might get hurt. Caleb Williams might get hurt, because he likes to get out of the pocket and scramble. So
it's like not Shedeur Sanders. I'm sorry. What's his name? The number one from Colorado, the one that was playing offense and defense.
Oh yeah, Travis Hunter.
So Travis Hunter, I saw him do that for the first few games. And I was like, how many games can that guy do that? And then the next game is like, oh, he's done for 3 to 4 weeks. He got a lacerated liver. He has the same injury that Brandon Rose had. Brandon Rose had a lacerated liver as well. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So which he should have never had. I mean, come on.
In practice, right?
Why are we hitting him?
Doing that? I know. And Cam's not even healthy too. Like, why are you hitting your second string, who's first string, who's going to start up against Florida?
I think we could be 5-0 if Brandon Rose wouldn't have gotten hurt.
I think Brandon Rose, he looked good. I mean, just from the spring ball, which is a long time ago, I think he looked good. I'm like, Brandon Rose, I think he's a really good quarterback. And it's just like, he was beating Nate Johnson and Bryson Barnes out of the position. It's just like, why do you have to hurt your own team, So.
And Kyle Whittingham plays it down so much because he doesn't want the fans to be mad at him.
Oh, yeah.
He tries to act so cool and nonchalant about it. I'm like, dude, you just totally screwed the season, but you're not going to even admit it, right?
So
They're gonna
it's so
get on
true.
your Harley, Coach Witt, and they're gonna listen to your freaking AC/DC and all your music, and he loves all that '80s rock, dude.
Yeah. So
Anyway, well, my
yeah.
prediction for this weekend, dude, they scored 40 something points on Oregon
I
State.
know on Oregon State, right? It's like we scored 7 on Oregon State. Like kind of scares me a little bit. I will say that.
I don't think it's going to be an easy game, but I think it's probably going to be. It's going to be close. I think I'm looking at maybe 28-21, something like that. I don't know, or around there, or
Yeah.
21-17, something like that.
I'm thinking 28-14 is what I'm thinking. I think
Yeah.
our defense can hold them to 14, but I think hopefully we can get a touchdown a quarter. That's like if we can get a touchdown a quarter, I think we'll be all right. So if not, it'll be
It's
like
always
21-14.
it's
So
always the first quarter, right? Like that first quarter when all the fans are like, we want to boo. If we go out on that first series and do a 3 and out, oh my God, everybody's gonna boo, dude.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're just three runs straight up the middle.
Oh my God. I don't even know I want to comment on that because it's scary that could even happen, and it
Oh, I know.
totally could happen.
For sure.
Because the first play, it's either, I mean, we only have 2 options, a pass or a run, but
Yeah.
I can see both happening. I don't know.
Yeah. No,
I don't know how Coach Ludwig thinks.
Yeah, no idea. Yeah.
I actually met him, and I met him in the Portland airport.
Oh, really?
And I talked to him for a while. He's definitely a brainy kind of guy, not like your typical, like I don't know, I don't even know his history if he played or not, but he just doesn't look like he played. He might have. I should know that, but I don't know for sure. But he's very analytical, and you would think like, okay, I don't even know what to say about it. And he's like, oh, he's one of the best OCs in the country. I think.
I mean, Notre Dame wanted him. They turned down Notre Dame.
Here's the thing. This is just my opinion. If we had the talent, I think he would open it up more. As good as Bailey, and I love Money Parks. I don't think we can throw. I just don't think that they trust Nate to throw to him. I think they trust Cam a little bit more. Is your nose bleeding?
Yeah, I think so. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, you're good.
2 seconds. All right. Nope, maybe. Plug it in.
Hold on one sec. I'll be in a sec.
Thank you. That's better.
Hold on. There you go. Oops.
No, yeah.
Well. Anyway, so we'll hope for the best. I think we definitely could win this game. I think our defense is gonna do well. I mean, their last quarterback that started, I think that was his first start, wasn't it?
Yeah,
But he
yeah.
did. So
He did pretty well. He's a freshman though too, and it's a
yeah,
home game for them. So if they decide to start him again, it'll be his first away game, which is helpful
yeah.
for us too. So I
I
think
mean, you
it's
saw what happened to UCLA's quarterback.
yeah.
I
I mean,
think our defense is going to keep us in this game. So I think about it now, and I think your prediction 28-14 or whatever, them having less than 3 touchdowns is probably feasible. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
Hey,
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 hey, man. I just got off work. Sorry.
okay.
Otherwise, I would have joined earlier.
Very good, man. No, but
we're almost done. We're just chilling, dude.
but
Yeah.
I think if I don't know. I think if Cal starts the same quarterback, we should be okay because it's like freshmen, like statistically freshmen haven't done too well at bicycles, so that's nice. And this will be like his first away game, and yeah, I mean, granted, it's
Yeah,
like we'll see how our offense does, but I think our defense should be able to shut him down. Hopefully,
he's a freshman. He's going to get sacked minimum 3 to 4 times. I mean,
yeah,
Jonah will have at least one. If Connor O'Toole's back, he's going to be chomping at the bit. He'll have at least one. So, you know,
yeah, no, for sure. And then I don't know. I feel pretty good about the game though
Do you
overall.
think?
Yeah.
what's up?
Do you think Cam Rising's going to start this week or what?
It's the first thing we talked about.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
All I heard today, everybody on Bill O'Reilly, or not Bill O'Reilly, what's his name? Bill, not Mark. Marcroft's the old guy. What's his name? The one that does all this stuff.
Bill Riley. The
Bill Riley, but
700.
not Bill O'Reilly. I'm thinking of
Yeah, the
O'Reilly from
Fox. You're
Fox.
thinking of Fox News, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Bill
Bill
Riley.
Riley.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly.
Yeah. Bill Riley was all he talked about today. If you listen to him, was how Nate Johnson's going to start. So I think they're all planning on Nate Johnson starting. They were talking about Andy Ludwig, calling plays that fit him and blah 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 blah, all that stuff. So who knows? I have no clue.
Yeah.
I just hope it's not another one of those games where we just freaking run it the whole damn game and not throw the damn ball at all. Like
that's the other thing. That's the other thing we're talking about. We just want to let's just pass the ball.
Yeah, I'm just like I'm just so sick and tired of seeing this very vanilla offense that we have.
Everybody's sick of it. Even like the fans who don't know much about football, they're sick of it too because they're bored. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's like why we have all these receivers at our disposal and we don't even use them.
Yeah.
It's like what's the point of what's the point of having receivers come to Utah? Like what do they even come to Utah for? We don't throw to them. Like what the fuck?
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, we're not going to get the receivers.
It's just so ridiculous.
We'll never get the USC type,
like,
what Washington has, the Ohio State, the Oklahoma. We'll never get those receivers. Why in the world would they want to come here? Why?
I know. I'm just saying the receivers we do have, though, we don't throw to them. Like, why? Yeah. Like, you might as well just put them all at a tight end position because we're not throwing you the ball if you're a receiver.
Yeah. Also, too, what me and Dave talked about was throw. If you don't trust Nate to throw, let him throw. If he throws a pick, who cares? We have the best defense. Who cares?
Exactly.
Let him throw. Let him try. Like at Weber State, they kind of gave him free reign to throw. He actually threw really well on the run during Weber State game. Let him throw on the run. Let him escape the pocket and let him throw. Right? Come on. Jeez. So frustrating.
Yeah.
But whatever. How was work, dude?
Yeah. It was good. It's just, my job is so simple, but it's so confusing at the same time. all I have to do is move cars around the whole freaking day, and I work at a Larry H. Miller used car supermarket. That's all I do is move cars all day, and I'm just a lot technician. The rest of the people detail the cars. I just move the cars around.
Yeah.
And yet I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, well, that's easy. I can do that, right? Except, I hear one thing from my other boss, another thing from a different boss. He's like, oh, actually, can you put these? Told me otherwise. I'm like, okay, but so and so said that I'm supposed to put these cars over here. So where do you want them parked now? Like, I don't know. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
dude. Like, doesn't make sense.
I got a hookup at Mark Miller Subaru if you want to transfer over there.
Nah, I don't know.
I was a lot
I'm
tech
like,
when I was going to the U in the 90s. I was a lot tech at Mark Miller Subaru, actually, on 3490 South State. Now it's in Southtown by Southtown Mall, but that's what I did when I was in college. I was a lot tech. It was fun, dude. I had a good time.
Yes.
yeah, these people are laid back, but I don't know how laid back they are because a lot of the sales associates that work there that sell all the cars, they just sit there and they don't do anything until the customers walk in the door. They literally sit there and they're not even getting a paycheck really. They're just sitting around waiting for people to come and look at cars. While me and this other guy, we're the only two that get paid hourly while the other people get paid salary.
Yeah.
So it's basically just us two doing all the work while the other people sit on their ass the whole freaking day and do nothing.
Yeah. Dude,
It's like,
let me ask you this, dude. When the salesmen make a sale and they want their car detailed, do they drop you a bone every once in a while?
drop me a bone.
Yeah, drop like give you $20. Like, hey, I need this car detailed.
No.
They should, dude. That's the issue right there, dude. So when a salesman is making a sale and he sells a car, and they give you the keys, and they say, "Hey, I just sold this. I need you to clean it up." Dude, they need to
So
fucking.
we actually have our own people to do that though. So
Oh, really?
even though we're lot technicians, we have our own detail group that details all the cars, cleans them, and gets them ready. But yeah. I just have to, all I have to do is just take all the cars into the place and have them, do their thing. So
yeah, that's a
it's
little
just
different. When I was at Mark Miller back in the 90s, there was days where I was the only lot tech. So when the salesman wanted a car detailed when they sold it, dude, the salesmen were always so cool, dude. They would give me $20, like, "Hey, can you get this? Do it really good for me." I'm like, "Okay, cool," But
yeah.
anyways, it's a long time ago.
I'm gonna run through the Pac-12. You guys tell me who you guys think's gonna win now. So tomorrow, Friday. So no, not tomorrow. But on Friday, Stanford versus Colorado.
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 I'm gonna say Stanford. I hate Colorado.
Right now, me too. I'm going to be rooting for Stanford, but I don't think Stanford will win. But hopefully Stanford wins. Cal versus Utah. I think you got Utah. I still think we win that game though. What do you think the score is going to be?
Oh, that's what I was going to ask you guys. Like, what are your guys' score predictions for this game?
I said 28-21. He said 28-14.
Yeah, I said 28-10.
Ooh, okay.
I think we hold them to 10 points.
Yeah, nice. That's possible.
So
Oregon versus Washington.
Washington.
I think
Where's
it's a
that
high
game
score.
At Washington, it's in Seattle.
Yeah, Washington.
So
I think it's a high scoring game, but I think Washington wins.
So
I think it's like a 45-48 game.
Dude, I said like 50. I said 52-48 or something like that. So yeah,
I said 48 Washington and 45 Oregon.
Yeah, that's what it'll be. It'll be something like that.
So crazy. Arizona versus Washington State.
Washington State's really good this year. Arizona's decent though, but where's that game at?
Washington State.
Did you guys watch the USC versus Arizona matchup? I was so mad. I was so
Triple
mad
overtime.
USC pulled that out. I was like, gosh, dang it. If only freaking Noah Fafita or whatever the new quarterback they brought in.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this kid's good. If only they got the 2 point, they could have put it in a fourth overtime, but You
Yeah.
know, like I was like, gosh
That-
dang it.
Noah Fafita is related to Steve Fafita, who was an offensive lineman at Utah back in like the mid 2000s. They're
Nice.
Wow.
Okay.
yeah, they're like
We gotta
first
get
cousins.
we gotta get him to transfer
Yeah.
to Utah.
Why can't, dude? I mean, let's finish the game. Let's finish the predictions, and then let's just talk about a little bit about next year, real
Yeah,
quick.
for sure.
Okay.
USC versus Notre Dame.
God, I hope Notre Dame wins
I
that
hope
game.
Notre Dame. I'm still going for Notre Dame.
I'm saying Notre Dame.
Luckily,
I
it's
want
at
Notre
Notre Dame. Luckily, it's at Notre Dame. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping Notre Dame gets it. And then last one, UCLA versus Oregon State.
Oregon State.
I know.
Oregon State.
I think Oregon
You
State
want
will win.
UCLA to win?
We want UCLA to win. We want UCLA to win basically every game now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't see them beating Oregon State though, because it's at Oregon State. So
Actually,
Okay.
I mean, I know it's at Oregon State, but
I mean, UCLA's good. They're a good team, that's for sure.
Dante Moore's been really good. So,
Well,
you know, who knows? I mean,
Who knows?
frickin' DJ Ukulele can't even. He can't. I mean, he's a good runner, like athlete. But I don't know. He's not like the best quarterback I've seen so far. Like
We should
He's
have
kinda
won
like-
that game.
he's like a freaking Anthony Richardson. Like he'll get the throws off, but like I don't know. I just think personally, I think UCLA should win this game, but who knows? I don't know who. But
anyway, sorry. Go back to Utah. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I don't know. I'm like we talked earlier. I'm already like looking forward. I'm not looking forward, but I'm already really curious about next year and the quarterback situation
Right?
yeah,
because we got Isaac Wilson coming in.
Hmm.
Who
Got
knows what
Brandon
Nate
Rose.
and Brandon Rose are gonna do?
Yeah.
I personally think they're gonna go in the portal.
Really?
They'd be stupid not to go in the portal, right? Come
Yeah.
on.
yeah,
Get some experience. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Yeah, but then if they go in the portal and get somebody, either Brandon or Nate's going to transfer.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Someone's going to.
yep. One of
That's
those
I don't-
players is just like I genuinely hope if it is a transfer, I hope it's not like a freaking Jake Bentley or a freaking
Oh, I know.
like
Baylor.
or what's his name? Gosh, why can't I think of his name?
The
he
Baylor quarterback who we had
The
last
Baylor,
year.
yeah,
What's
yeah,
his name?
and he literally just
Charlie
left
Brewer.
the team.
Charlie
Thank
Brewer.
you. Oh, I
Yeah,
did not
Charlie
like
Brewer.
him. If
Yeah.
Cam would have started against BYU, we would have won that game. But since
Hey,
Yeah.
Brewer freaking
Jackson
started.
Dart.
Brewer.
Jackson Dart's going to have one more year left of eligibility.
Yeah, hopefully he does bad at. Well, no, I'm not hoping that, but like, you know, that way he can come back to Utah and play for Utah. I don't know.
Gosh. It's
Just
so,
hit the portal.
Can we just get somebody that's a gunslinger? Just one quarterback that can throw dimes, like a Gardner Minshew, right? Like so, Gardner Minshew when he
Yeah.
went to Washington State. You remember he only played there 1 year.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
a transfer, and he
Yeah.
was in Mike Leach's offense and he was throwing 500 yards a game. I mean, come on, please, please,
Yeah.
can we get somebody like that?
I also think it's Whittingham saying like, "Oh, I just don't want the ball turned over." Like he's so soft with he's so soft with that crap. It's like, dude, you're gonna have the ball turned over no matter what. Especially you're not even giving your quarterback a chance to be like, "Hey, let me throw it deep." Like we maybe take one deep shot a game. It's like that's nothing. Like, come on, like throw the freaking ball. Like, God.
No, sure.
Seriously,
We're
right?
under a minute. You guys want to keep on going or?
Yeah, I'm good. I gotta go to
Okay.
bed because I gotta wake
That's
up at 400. But
Okay.
yeah,
Gotcha.
like it would be nice to get somebody to just be able to just throw it a little bit more. And